Hi, I'm Melanie Hyde and I lead product marketing for CorelDRAW. You may have seen our emails teasing that Artist Intelligence is coming. And you registered for this webinar called Artist Intelligence Unveiled. Maybe that title caught your attention because you connected artist intelligence with artificial intelligence. Or maybe you're curious what the CorelDRAW team is doing next to deliver on our long-standing promise, empowering creativity and productivity on the creator's terms. Or perhaps, given the time of year, you suspected we might be introducing our next major release, CorelDRAW Graphics Suite 2026. What if I told you it's all of the above? Creative work looks a little different today. Designers are under pressure to move faster than ever, while concerns around AI continue to grow, especially when it feels like creative control is being taken away or artistic intent is being flattened. Many of you are asking the same question. How do I keep up with the pace of AI without losing my style, my voice, or my craft? That's where CorelDRAW Graphics Suite 2026 takes a different path. Artificial intelligence has undeniably changed how many of us work. And for creative professionals, that impact is deeply personal. We understand that tension. And we built this release to balance the efficiency of AI with the creativity and the artistry of the human mind. At the heart of this release is a simple but powerful idea that we call artist intelligence. Artist intelligence means using AI to support exploration and ideation, to accelerate repetitive editing tasks, and to help you work more efficiently while keeping you, the designer, firmly in control. The intelligence starts with you. CorelDRAW Graphics Suite 2026 is built on the belief that human creativity should always be at the center of innovation. We're proud to celebrate the people who make CorelDRAW what it is by showcasing real artwork, real workflows, and the intelligent tools that act as a creative partner, not as a substitute for talent. The new intelligent tools we're about to introduce are designed to amplify artistry, not replace it. They help spark inspiration, improve workflows, and remove friction without taking creative control away from you, the artist. That's what artist intelligence is all about. It flips the script. It's not artificial, it's artistic. It celebrates human creativity, amplified by smart, intuitive tools. Now, before I hand things over, let me quickly walk you through today's agenda. First, our product team will introduce what's new in CorelDRAW Graphics Suite 2026, including intelligent new capabilities, as well as additional features and enhancements beyond AI. After that, you're going to hear from talented CorelDRAW artists who will show you how they're already using these new tools as part of their real-world workflows. Throughout the webinar, feel free to drop your questions into the Q&A box at any time. The team behind CorelDRAW is here to answer them. With that, it's time for the big reveal. I'm excited to pass things over to the product management team. Jenny, over to you.
Thank you, Melanie. Hi, everyone. I'm Jenny John, and I'm a product manager on the CorelDRAW team. The graphics and media landscape has changed dramatically over the past few years. Generative AI tools have become incredibly powerful and increasingly accessible, enabling creators to bring ideas to life rapidly. What used to take hours can now happen in seconds. This has led to a new challenge. Professionals are expected to deliver original, high-quality work, but faster than ever, not to mention the increasing competition. At CorelDRAW, we are committed to listening to our users and meeting your evolving needs. That is why we are bringing AI-powered workflows directly into CorelDRAW. Our goal is simple: to help you ideate and explore more quickly, automate time-consuming tasks, and ultimately free up more of your time for truly creative and unique work. Today marks our first step towards AI integration in CorelDRAW. We're excited to introduce AI-powered image creation and editing capabilities, including one-click background removal and masking. These tools make it easy to create images, edit them, and use them in your designs all without ever leaving CorelDRAW. Now let's take a quick peek inside the application. CorelDRAW 2026 now has a new AI-generate Docker that can be accessed from various entry points such as the standard toolbar, right-click context menu, or one of the top menus. Before generating an image, you must accept Corel's generative AI terms confirming that you are over 18 years of age. Once you click I agree, you are inside the Docker. Here you will find the Create Image panel, where you can generate images using an AI model of your choice and a text prompt. To assist you in achieving a particular result, we have provided some preset aspect ratios, styles, and color palettes. You also have the option of solely relying on your custom prompt and not choosing any of these presets. Finally, choose the number of images you would like to create with the same prompt and hit Generate. Remember, it's a good idea to be detailed with your prompts. Describe the subject, the action, the background, the mood, the lighting. The more details you give, the better your results will be. Not a bad starting point at all. Within a few seconds, you have turned your idea into visual concepts. Now you can experiment with different color palettes, tweak your prompts, etc. Or you can change specific elements in your concepts by going to the second panel, the Remix Image panel. Let's use one of the previously generated images as a starting point. Then add a prompt. I would like to change the balloon to a pirate ship. Click Generate. That's really handy. This is also a powerful tool for easily creating variations of photos with the same subject or object. A great example is product photography. Here I have the photo of a car. Keeping the car the same, let's create a product shot for a luxury magazine. First, let's create reset. Bring in this car image as the source image. Add in a text prompt. Click Generate. Using reference images as a starting point is a great way to achieve very specific results. Experiment with the models. They all have different strengths and different ways they interpret your prompts. Same car, two looks. Try the Remix Image panel to create different scenes with the same character, or to repair old photos, or with your original designs to create mock-ups. I am sure you will find tons of creative ways to incorporate it into your workflow. I hope you find these additions exciting, but there is more. I would now like to hand it over to our amazing artists Octo and Furman for a demo on how they plan to use these AI capabilities in their workflow. Thank you.
Olá, meu nome é Max, sou designer gráfico e hoje vou mostrar para vocês a novidade que o CorelDRAW 2026 tem, que particularmente está me deixando muito feliz, porque vai tornar meu fluxo de trabalho muito mais fácil, muito mais rápido e eu posso dizer até muito mais criativo. Me acompanhe. Para ficar mais interessante a apresentação, eu criei esse mockup de garrafa de vidro que eu vou colocar essa estampa com o nome Noitebó, que será a nossa marca fictícia para esse produto fictício, mas antes vamos montá-la para ficar um pouco mais real. Centralizando o selo no meio da garrafa, irei duplicar com Ctrl D e transformá-la em bitmap. Agora vou em Efeitos, Ajustar, Luz, diminuo a intensidade do brilho para 77, pego a ferramenta Transparência e faço uma pequena sombra do lado direito. Pego a ferramenta Transparência novamente e faço uma pequena sombra do lado esquerdo para gerar esse efeito de curva que a garrafa tem. Agora eu separei o nome Noitebó para colocar em cima, bem no bico da garrafa. Reparem que o nome tem uma aplicação de uma lente chamada limite de cor. Pronto, agora vamos desagrupar o mockup e jogar o efeito de luz que está atrás para frente do selo. Agrupar novamente. Pronto. E agora a parte mais interessante, que é abrir a janela de geração de IA, clicar no remix de imagem. Eu vou utilizar o Nano Banana mesmo. Aqui eu adiciono a imagem já clicada. Pronto, agora eu vou pegar o meu prompt de comando que eu já fiz, vou copiar e vou colar nessa área aqui de solicitação e apenas gerar. Pronto. Agora a mágica vai acontecer. Uau! Nossa, muito legal. Bom, e para finalizar, eu gerei outro mockup no ambiente mais externo. E o mais interessante que eu achei, olha só, é que ele não deleta o mockup original. Ele vai continuando fazendo um por cima do outro, que eu achei sensacional também. Bem agradável. Parabéns, CorelDRAW. Parabéns.
Halo, I'm Firman Hatibu, illustrator and graphic designer based on Makassar, Indonesia. I specialize in vector illustration with influence from surrealism, Art Nouveau, pop art, and modern graphic culture. I've been working with CorelDRAW for more than 20 years, and that's where my journey as an illustration began, from the first time I used it. I know I want to become a vector artist to create clean, detailed, and bold illustration. My work includes album covers, posters, streetwear clothing, graphic and visual branding. I love creating strong characters, dynamic composition, and vibrant colors that stand out and tell a story. CorelDRAW is my favorite vector medium because it allows me to create sharp, scalable, and production-ready design. Every line and shape is carefully crafted to ensure high detail and professional quality. Recently, I've been using new CorelDRAW feature to create realistic mock-up and product previews. This helped me to visualize how the artwork will look in real world, such as printed apparel and merchandise. Just import my artwork here in the pack, and then I generate the Docker in the right side, and put my prompt here in the box. And then for the style, I choose photorealistic, and color palette, I choose blue cool, and push generate button, and waiting for the result. And here we go. This is awesome mock-up, and I think I need one more for main model. I just change the prompt to a man model wearing maybe black t-shirt, I think. I just change the prompt and push generate button and waiting for the result. And here we go. And this is ready to preview. It's easy to use. Useful feature. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kavita Jairam and I am a product manager in the CorelDRAW team. Continuing Corel's focus on AI, I am excited to show you some of the AI-powered features inside Corel Photo Paint 2026. As many of you know, CorelDRAW Graphics Suite is much more than just one application for design and page layout. I want to take this opportunity to show you some of the new image editing features in Corel Photo Paint 2026, the professional photo editing application in CorelDRAW Graphics Suite. These tools make creative workflows faster, smarter, and much more flexible, and I can't wait to show you how. One of the most important new things we have built into Corel Photo Paint is the non-destructive background removal. Why does it matter? In real world creative work, you often need to go back and refine or completely change a design. Non-destructive tools give you this kind of flexibility and freedom. The non-destructive background removal in Corel Photo Paint is made possible through the clip mask system that already exists. I'll click Clip Mask from Subject. Instantly, the subject is isolated and the background is removed. If you look over in the Objects Docker, you'll see Corel Photo Paint has created a clip mask. That means I can toggle it off to bring the background back or toggle it on to hide it again. And because it is a clip mask, I can also refine it to be exactly how I want it to be. For example, I could use the eraser tool to trim the hair of the baby. Or I could use the same tool to trim the hair on the tail of the dog as well. Another super powerful option that is immensely useful is isolating a single subject in a multi-subject photo. Suppose I just wanted to get the baby in the picture and remove everything else from the background, including the cat and the dog. I could create a mask around the baby and again use the clip mask from subject feature for background removal. After this, we would see that the baby has been isolated from the rest of the background. Next, let us look at how to use masks for selective editing. We leverage on Corel Photo Paint's Mask from Subject feature. Corel Photo Paint instantly creates a mask around the subject. Now I want to add an effect to the background alone without impacting the animals and the baby here in the picture. So I'm going to invert the mask. Now I'll go ahead and add an effect like the brick wall texture. This will now apply it only to the background exactly as I wanted. Another super feature of masks is that it is fully editable. Say in this picture, I wanted to keep the color of the ball to red, but I wanted to change the color of the dog and the cat and the baby. I'm going to be using a brush mask in subtractive mode to exclude the ball from the mask so that it will not be impacted now when I change the color. Once I've selected the ball for being excluded from the color, I'll apply the color to the rest of the mask, and now we can see that everything else changes color. With Corel Photo Paint 2026, you get two new powerful options: clip masks for non-destructive background removal and masks for selective editing. Both are flexible, editable, and integrated with the tools that you already know. That's how you can take a simple product photo and turn it into a polished professional image without ever losing your original. Now let me hand over to two of our great artists, Silas and Daniel, for showing how they use the new Gen AI tools in the CorelDRAW Graphics Suite to create unique designs.
Oi, meu nome é Cíntia, mais conhecida como Silas. Eu sou ilustradora e designer gráfico há mais de 10 anos. Eu falo aqui do Brasil, de Limeira, interior de São Paulo. O CorelDRAW faz parte da minha rotina de trabalho há muitos anos. Eu gosto muito da interface dele. Ela é muito intuitiva e faz o meu fluxo de trabalho ser muito rápido. Isso me ajuda na criação de identidades visuais e mascotes. Eu vou mostrar para vocês como agora é possível gerar uma imagem do zero no próprio CorelDRAW, remover o fundo e ainda misturar isso com as minhas ilustrações vetoriais. Bora lá? Usando o Nano Banana Pro, eu pedi para que ele gerasse uma imagem de um sorvete, na proporção 4:5. Ali em cima tem um botão onde você retirar o fundo. É bem fácil, é só clicar. Rapidamente ele tira o fundo do sorvete. Eu repeti esse mesmo processo com outras imagens. Gerei um prompt para os morangos flutuando. Retirei o fundo. Pedi para que fizesse a mesma coisa com os kiwis. E retirei o fundo. E agora o processo daqui para frente será minhas ilustrações vetoriais. Eu amei esse novo recurso do CorelDRAW de inteligência artificial e remoção do fundo. Agora o meu fluxo de trabalho vai ficar muito mais ágil e eu vou economizar muito mais tempo finalizando os meus projetos.
Hola, soy Daniel Pais, diseñador gráfico mexicano y CorelDRAW Master, y esta es mi inspiración. A lo largo de los 26 años que llevo como usuario de esta herramienta, he tenido que enfrentar una serie de retos importantes que van desde productos locales, escuelas, instituciones gubernamentales y, por supuesto, el fútbol. El uso de la inteligencia artificial ha venido a resolver una serie de situaciones que suceden en el fútbol. A veces la falta de elementos, la ausencia de un jugador o la inexistencia de una camiseta pueden delimitar que un producto salga o no en tiempo y forma. Por eso incorporarla nos permite crear desde cero cosas que ni siquiera se han mandado a producir y podemos implementarlas en los desarrollos que necesitamos publicar posteriormente.
A continuación trabajaré rápidamente dos banners para redes sociales. Para el primero necesito la camiseta, la mando a llamar con la ventana de inteligencia artificial, elijo un motor, pongo una instrucción y doy clic en generar. Es algo realmente muy sencillo y muy intuitivo. Hay que recordar que el proceso determina un resultado a partir del motor que elijamos y también eso hay que considerarlo en el tiempo que tarde la generación. No suele pasar de unos cuantos segundos, pero sí es un factor que tenemos que considerar. Cuando termine el primer resultado, que yo espero que sean una imagen con dos posiciones de la misma camiseta, excelente resultado, ahora voy a procesar con dos referencias a través de la misma ventana con una nueva instrucción. Puedo o no conservar el mismo motor de generación. Selecciono mi imagen resultante de la primera creación que hice. Doy clic en el botón de remover fondos, que es una nueva herramienta de la versión 2026 que nos permite eliminar el fondo de una imagen rápidamente, sin mayor intervención. El resultado es bueno, conserva la misma calidad de la imagen y además es muy rápido. La primera está terminada. Ahora esperamos el segundo resultado, que en cuanto aparezca, simplemente voy a modificar las condiciones de iluminación. Desde menú ajustar, curva tonal. Modificamos un poco la curva tonal. Suficiente. El resultado lo coloco dentro del power clip de la imagen 2. Ampliamos hasta donde necesitemos que se vea. En este caso me parece que es correcta la modificación de tamaño. Entramos al power clip, creamos un duplicado con la herramienta recortar. Esta es una recomendación personal. Podemos aislar la zona del jugador para que el proceso de extracción de fondo se enfoque específicamente en él y no en los elementos que se encuentran en el mismo plano que el jugador. Una vez que hacemos esto, listo, eliminamos el fondo. Mientras se hace el proceso no podemos seleccionar otra cosa, pero en cuanto sucede ya nos permite seleccionar la imagen original, herramienta de transparencia, en modo radial, menú efectos, ajustar, desaturar para integrar la fotografía con el color del fondo. Este elemento va más arriba y completamente arriba la imagen del jugador. Y ahora tenemos las dos imágenes terminadas.
Hello, my name is Michael. I'm a UX designer on the CorelDRAW team, and I'm thrilled today to announce a new visual overhaul for Windows and web users of the CorelDRAW Graphics Suite. This visual refresh combines the feedback collected over years of development from both our desktop application and our new web application, CorelDRAW Web. The push came from you, our users. We listened to your feedback and strived to create a cohesive, modernized user interface. The result is a new perspective of CorelDRAW Graphics Suite, which bridges the visual identities between our web and desktop applications. This opens the door in allowing us to add levels of pattern recognition and flow in the visual design of the UI to ease users into their workflows. In terms of how and where tools live and work, this update continues to preserve their original locations. We focused on keeping things where they are for both a newer or power user alike to use their tools with improved proficiency. We've leaned in on using low saturated grays to provide a sense of openness, bring focus to the workspace and artwork, and to reduce eye strain from prolonged use. CorelDRAW Graphics Suite is home to our gargantuan number of individual tools to full workflow features. In response, we clarified the spacing between all our UI elements to enhance tool visibility and reduce cognitive overload of any advanced areas of the application. Let's not forget about app themes. With a fresh new take on light and dark mode, these themes will operate based on your browser settings on CorelDRAW Web and can be manually changed on the desktop application of CorelDRAW Graphics Suite. As we've done across the board, we've pushed to unify experiences. This extends to buttons and inputs of all shapes and sizes to support an assisting visual consistency between all applications in the CorelDRAW Graphics Suite. To drill a bit more into buttons and inputs, they've been streamlined and are generally brighter to enhance the visibility of your tools. Alongside this, we have also revitalized the feedback you get when interacting with these inputs. We've made clear distinctions between hover and selected states, which have been tailored to each style of button. All of this to add to the designed pattern recognition users will notice as they explore the CorelDRAW Graphics Suite. Parallel with buttons and inputs, and as a final note, we've also redesigned our iconography as the cherry on top. 3,000 icons have been reviewed and refined to help bolster tool recognition. We prioritized a more modern design language and aesthetic that matches the improvements we've made to the overall UI. These new icons prioritize consistency and visual clarity while maintaining scalability. This is just a taste of the improvements we've made to the CorelDRAW Graphics Suite. Now, I'd like to pass it over to Kevin. Thank you, and enjoy exploring the new modern UI.
Thanks, Michael. Hi, I'm Kevin Chin, Product Manager for Web and Cloud Development in the CorelDRAW family of products. I'm going to walk you through the improvements we've made in CorelDRAW Web over the last year. CorelDRAW Web is a subscriber-exclusive companion app to the classic CorelDRAW on the desktop. It lives in your web browser and allows you to design with a familiar interface and the professional capabilities of CorelDRAW wherever you are. Over the past while, we've been hard at work improving CorelDRAW Web to enable you even further. As part of the UI modernization initiative Michael just told you about, we've introduced a new home screen that uses web-native design to give you a full window surface with larger thumbnails and more accessible starting points. Quick Start links put the most popular document presets at your fingertips, and the Recent section gives you immediate access to your most recently used cloud save documents. The template and learning content you're used to are still right there. And if you want access to the rest of your cloud saves, the My Projects tab is just a click away, with an improved cloud dashboard view that allows you to see more of your files at a time. Along with the visual improvements to CorelDRAW Web, we've also been working on its foundations. We've sped up the app's initial launch time by several seconds, and relaunching it after returning to the app is even faster. This lets you get right back into designing without delay. As a web app, the natural place to save your documents in CorelDRAW Web is in your Corel Cloud storage. We've improved the cloud save performance, making it 3 times faster, minimizing distractions as you continue to work on your designs. This speed improvement is also present when you save to the cloud from CorelDRAW on both Windows and Mac. Speaking of Windows and Mac, CorelDRAW now also launches 3 times faster on both of those platforms. This offers a massive boost to productivity and is a point of pride for the team. Getting templates and documents from the cloud is now faster too, with cloud search and template browsing seeing improvements in speed. Searching for learning content in the Learn Docker is now also faster. We've also improved the performance of both the font selector and the text tool, making text editing quicker than ever. In addition to the increased performance in so many areas, we've also improved the stability of the app. With the latest updates, you should see fewer issues that could interrupt your work. With the release of CorelDRAW Graphics Suite 2026, we are also introducing new content for subscribers. You can explore hundreds of new templates in the categories of merchandise, social media, and book covers to use as a starting point or as inspiration for your designs. You can also employ new painterly brushes to add visual flair to your work. Add these new tools and items to your repertoire with your subscription to CorelDRAW Graphics Suite. I'll now hand you over to Klaus Vossen, Senior Manager on the CorelDRAW Product Management team.
Thank you, Kevin, for showing the new capabilities of CorelDRAW Web and highlighting the speedy application launch in CorelDRAW Graphics Suite 2026 applications. This is amazing. Before we wrap up, let me take a moment to step back and summarize what CorelDRAW Graphics Suite 2026 offers you. CorelDRAW Graphics Suite 2026 is available in the way that works best for you. You can choose the flexibility of a subscription, or if you prefer owning your software outright, you can continue with a one-time purchase for perpetual use. We believe choice matters, especially when your creative tools are part of your professional workflow. For our subscribers, there is even more value. Along with immediate access to the latest version, subscribers receive extra content such as new templates and additional Painterly brushes, and exclusive access to CorelDRAW Web. On top of that, subscribers get 2,000 AI credits every month, giving you ongoing access to the new generative AI tools as part of your everyday design process. And if you choose the perpetual version, you're covered as well. With your purchase of CorelDRAW Graphics Suite 2026, you will receive 2,000 AI credits as a one-time entitlement, so you can start exploring the new generative AI features in CorelDRAW and Corel Photo Paint right away. As AI becomes a more integral part of how you work, you'll also have flexibility when it comes to scaling. You can subscribe to additional AI credits for a fresh monthly allocation, or you can purchase AI credit packs, available in Starter, Pro, or Elite options, and use them at your own pace. For our active subscription customers, the wait is already over. You have access to CorelDRAW Graphics Suite 2026 now. You'll find a message in your inbox with everything you need to get started, and your AI credits are already available in your Corel customer account. So, to wrap things up, thank you for joining us today. We hope you've enjoyed this presentation of CorelDRAW Graphics Suite 2026. You've seen how much is new in this release. Powerful generative AI tools built directly into the design workflow, a modernized user interface across platforms, and numerous enhancements designed to speed up everyday tasks, support ideation, and help you stay creative while remaining fully in control of your unique output. We invite you to try CorelDRAW Graphics Suite 2026 yourself. Sign in to the CorelDRAW web trial on CorelDRAW.com, or download the Windows or Mac version and take the full suite for a 15-day test drive. We're excited to see what you create. Thank you.